Hello and welcome to a new video. If you're new here, my name's Lauren, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the style challenge I did throughout the month of February to get out of a style rut, what I learned, and what I do it again. So let's get started. I got my coffee. Let's go. So if you're not sure what a style challenge is, basically I created a prompt for every day of the month of February, and then I used that prompt to get dressed, and I shared a reel on Instagram. I did this because I was feeling like I was in a bit of a style rut. I basically got dressed like 3 times in the month of January, so leading up to February, I really wanted to get out of the style rut, fall back in love with my clothes, and kind of prepare for spring. And I feel like I really accomplished this with the style challenge. The prompts really gave me something to look forward to. If it was a dreary day, I still had this prompt to look forward to get a little bit of creative energy out and still create a fun outfit even though it was gross outside. And sharing my outfits on Instagram made me want to get even more creative and create even more interesting and complete outfits. For example, if I'm home alone and no one's seeing my outfit, I don't care what shoes I'm wearing, I'm not leaving the house. But with sharing my full outfit on Instagram, it feels a bit silly to put together an outfit without shoes. So I was able to kind of flex my creative muscles and put together a full complete outfit with accessories and shoes and really think about the color scheme, and that was great for both my creativity and my personal style. And this really reignited my love for getting dressed and putting together outfits. I know I love styling outfits, but when it doesn't get to see the light of day, it feels a bit like sad, like you wasted an outfit on staying inside. So sharing my outfits made it feel sort of more fun to put together an outfit and share it with the world. Another thing that was cool about completing this challenge was it really curbed my impulse to want to buy things for spring right now. When it's February and it's not quite spring yet, I feel like buying spring clothing makes me feel like spring's a bit closer than it actually is. Like maybe it's 30 degrees outside, but I have something beautiful that I'm super excited to wear in the spring when it gets warmer. I can't do that this year because I'm on a no-buy, but this challenge allowed me to create these spring-forward outfits that made me feel like excited for spring in the same way that buying a new spring item would. But I didn't have to buy anything, and I was able to just experience my own clothes in a fun, exciting way. I feel like this challenge also made me realize some things about my personal style, including how much I really appreciate the clothes that I already have. I was able to create so many fun, exciting outfits with the items that I already have in my wardrobe. I didn't need to buy anything new. I just got to get more creative with the pieces that I already have. I was using layering, accessories, different combinations, things I've never put together before. I really created prompts that would push me in ways that felt uncomfortable, but in the end, created something really special. This challenge also made me realize that I want to reflect my personal style into other parts of my life. I have a really clear vision of what I want my personal style to look like in my everyday, more casual outfits. But when it comes to my activewear and other parts of my style, I feel like I'm a little more lost. And so I had to get dressed for a physical therapy appointment during my style challenge. So I had a prompt and I needed my outfit to have a functional need. So it was really challenging for me to put together an outfit that I absolutely loved and felt like reflected my personal style, but also was functional for an activewear need. And so that's something I want to focus on in 2026 is building the other parts of my closet to make me feel as good as I do when I'm putting together an outfit for running errands or seeing friends for dinner. I want all the parts of my life to reflect my personal style. Another thing that I found really interesting was how often I was repeating different pieces in my wardrobe. I have a lot of clothes. I have over 250 items in my closet. I still repeated certain items, which I think is really a testament to that you wear 20% of your wardrobe 80% of the time. And that's one of the many reasons why the next video you see is gonna be a declutter, because I have too many clothes, I'm wearing the same things over and over again, and I want to have a more curated and smaller wardrobe. I wore this cardigan multiple times, these pair of pants a couple of times, and then shoes. There were only a few pairs of shoes that I wore so many times throughout this. I think I maybe wore like only 5 different pairs of shoes throughout the entire challenge, and I have over 50 pairs of shoes. So that should tell you something about what shoes I'm wearing and how often I'm wearing them. So the shoes in my closet are definitely gonna get a refresh very soon. And we're gonna have to narrow that down quite a bit because I'm just not wearing all the shoes in my closet. Now let's talk about the outfits. I think I'm just gonna talk about the best and the worst from the week, and I will share all the outfits on the screen. So week 1, I think my favorite outfit was the first one that I wore. The prompt for day 1, week 1 was wear something that brings you joy. And I love this outfit so much. It's the second time that I've worn it, and I love everything about it. I love the colors. I love the shapes. It feels 100% like me. I think my least favorite outfit of this week was the overalls outfit. It was inspired by if I was a character in a video game or book, and so I decided to choose the game Animal Crossing, and I think it fits the prompt, but I think it's not an outfit that I would wear in real life unless it was a very specific occasion, like a party where I need to dress up as an Animal Crossing character. I don't know, there's something about it that feels just a little bit too childish. Not in a bad way in terms of my personal style. I think it's just a little too far into the playful side of things. So that is week 1. And if you guys want to see recaps on all the weeks, I have a Substack that I have written weekly recaps of the Love Your Style Challenge as well as other personal style content. So if you guys want to check that out, I will link my Substack down below. Week 4 will actually be out tomorrow. So if you want to have that sent directly to your email, you can actually subscribe. But otherwise, let's move on to week 2. Week 2, I was actually feeling terrible at the beginning of this week. And so it really made me want to take a break from the challenge and put on my sweatpants, and I pushed through and I did wear more comfortable clothing, but it really made me realize at that point as well that I wanted to have comfy sort of loungewear that still felt put together. Like if I was to share my outfit, I wouldn't feel like embarrassed that I'm just wearing like my pajamas. Instead, I have something that reflects my personal style as well as is extremely comfortable for those loungy days. So that's another place that I want to reflect my personal style outside of my sort of everyday wear. This week was really fun and I had a lot of hits. I really loved my little polo shirt, polo outfit, my full Canadian tuxedo that I've ever worn was this week. I also was inspired by Rachel Renee she's on Instagram, she's on YouTube. She's also part of the Chaotic Creatives podcast, which if you haven't listened to it is so good and I highly recommend it. And I also wore this pair of pants that I DIY'd with this cute little vest. I just really loved the outfits from this week. So this was definitely a great week for my style challenge. My least favorite outfit from this week was my outfit inspired by what my teenage self or child self would wear. I picked my teenage self because I really feel like I didn't have a style as a teenager. My main focus was to like fit in, and so I thought it would be fun to add my personal style touch to an outfit that maybe my teenage self would wear, and it was fine. I think that I could have like added a little more of my own personal touch because it just felt a little imbalanced, and I don't know, I didn't feel like great in the outfit, but I ended up restyling it in week 3, so we will get to that in a minute. My favorite outfit from this week was on day 11, where I was inspired by Rachel Renee. I found a picture of her recording her podcast where she's wearing this like ruffled dress under a cardigan, and I had never layered a dress and cardigan in that way, so I thought it would be fun to try it, and I really fell in love with this outfit. I thought it was delicate, but also cozy, but also had elements of utility because I threw on some Bluntstone boots with it. I just really loved everything about this outfit. So starting off with week 3, I restyled my teenage self outfit from the previous week because I wasn't happy with it, and I added more of a personal touch to it by changing the pant silhouette and the shoes and keeping the sweatshirt as is, and I like this so much better. I feel like it definitely feels more like me now. But I also feel like maybe my teenage self would appreciate it. I at least hope that she would appreciate it. But I think for me now, it definitely feels better, and I'm glad that I was able to restyle that outfit. Week 3 was also when I had my physical therapy appointment, so I had to combine functional and fashion into one outfit so that I could go to physical therapy and still feel like me. And also, in addition to that, I needed to create an outfit inspired by a food or drink, and all that combined was quite difficult for me. I'm not even sure if I completed the challenge. This is the outfit. You guys let me know if you feel like I did what I said I was gonna do. I kind of spoke to it as like a berries sort of color scheme, and then the brown, I don't know, could be dirt, which isn't food. So maybe the tree the berries grew on, I don't know. I'm doing my best, but I really just threw the jacket on because it was so cold that day. But, they can't all be perfect outfits. This was my hardest one of the week, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that it was also what I consider the worst of the week. It's not that bad, but it definitely was the worst out of all the outfits I styled in week 3. And I say that because a lot of the outfits were bangers in week 3. I wore my favorite green jumpsuit. I styled a vest that I was struggling to style in a way that felt so authentic to my personal style. I wore it with like an oversized shirt and a voluminous skirt. That outfit just felt great and so aligned with my personal style. I wore overalls this week, and I wore a lot of great sweaters and pants. And I don't know, just so many of these outfits felt like me and were comfortable and were just checking all the boxes of what I look for when I put together an outfit. So let's talk about week 4. It was the last week of the challenge, and I really loved so many of the outfits in this week. It's even hard to pick a worst because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I don't know if there's a worst. I think my worst is like the wrong hat theory day, just because, I don't know, something about it doesn't feel like 100% me. I don't know, the hat wasn't working. I feel like I could have pushed it a little bit farther in that outfit, but I really loved every single outfit in week 4. And then my favorite outfit, I think might be the first outfit of the week. I just love how the outfit turned out. It felt casual and soft and easy, but put together. And I just really loved it. Yeah, week 4 was really a great week. So was this style challenge a success? Do I feel like I got out of my style rut? Would I do this again? And I think the answer is yes. I feel like I learned a lot about my personal style. I feel like I got to really get creative with my wardrobe, and it was exciting to get dressed every day. And I think that definitely pulled me out of my style rut, and I was excited about getting dressed again. I think I liked this so much, I would definitely do another style challenge. If you think you might want to follow along with my next style challenge, whenever that might be, you can follow me over on Instagram. That's also where all of these outfits are, along with my captions for each, and all of the prompts are pinned to the top of my feed, so you can look through those. All right, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this. And if you don't want to miss anything from me, make sure to subscribe. I put up new videos on Sunday, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.